Aloha, everyone. My name is Mark Bernstein. I'm the president of the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship Fund, which was founded by Harriet Bouslog and her husband, Steve Sawyer, in 1989. Since then, the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship has provided college tuition assistance to the families of existing and retired ILWU 142 members to help them afford to attend any school in the University of Hawaii system. Today I'm here with Michael Victorino here at the Harriet Bouslog building in downtown Honolulu. Michael is the Secretary-Treasurer of the ILWU Local 142 and a 1994 Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship awardee. He's here so he can share with you what this scholarship and ILWU Local 142 has done for him, for his family, and for the people of Hawaii. So, Michael, or Mikey, or Mr. Secretary-Treasurer, I can't tell you how many people ask me, what is the ILWU Local 142? And I can't think of a better person to answer that question than you. So tell us, what is ILWU 142?
Well, before I answer that question, I want to first thank you for the opportunity to come and speak and just share a little story about what the Harriet Bouslog Scholarship has done for myself and my family, as well as the ILWU and my position and my role within the ILWU. Obviously, Mrs. Bouslog has done a lot for the labor movement here in Hawaii, and more specifically, the ILWU. So I'm very appreciative of that opportunity back in 1994 to have been a recipient of that scholarship. The ILWU has played an integral part in my family. My role now as a titled officer for this great organization has been a blessing that I could never have even assumed would have happened. I'm very appreciative the fact that I can help people hopefully better their lives, their livelihoods. I've been blessed to be a longshoreman on the waterfront since 1998, and I'm hoping through my experiences within the labor movement that I can instill people the confidence to fight for themselves, to get what we feel their worth is. And I believe that's what the ILWU does for people here in Hawaii, from the tourism industry, the longshore industry, even pineapple, as well as the general trades. It's helping people realize their worth and helping them, give them the tools to fight for what they feel they're worth.
Well, that's fabulous, and I got to tell you that one of the other questions that people tend to ask me is I will tell them about the history of the ILWU, sugar strikes, dock strikes, and they always say, so the only people in the ILWU are dock workers because sugar's sort of gone and pineapple's gone. So tell me, who makes up the current membership of ILWU Local 142?
So at one time, if I'm not mistaken, records would reflect, I would say probably there were about 25,000, maybe more members in the ILWU, when obviously sugar was king and pineapple was queen. But ag is a very hard industry to make a go of it, and obviously through time it's dwindled, and now I think we have Dole pineapple here under the ILWU Local 142 umbrella, as well as Haile Maile pine on Maui. But other than that, now we're basically dealing with the tourism industry, which is obviously king now here in Hawaii, as well as general trades industry, which I share this very loosely when I say we have basically birth to burial. We have people that work in hospitals, all the way through to digging, unfortunately, someone's grave to bury them in. We have memorial parks that we have our members situated in. And so we cover a vast amount of our workforce. We have currently roughly 16,000 members, give or take. Obviously, we like to build on that and grow this organization. right now, that's what we're looking at. And we have also what we consider, we take it farm to table, from the docks to your table. We have truck drivers that will take the goods that we get from the docks and take it right to the stores. And from there we have Foodland Supermarket, our largest local grocery chain here in Hawaii. We have stock clerks. They'll take it right to your car for you. So we have a lot of members, and again, we hope to keep growing this organization.
So ILWU 142 has continued to be a union of, by, and for Hawaii, with people who are employed in the most important industries of Hawaii.
Definitely. Longshore, if you don't got goods coming on the ocean, I think 95 to 98% of our goods come via the ocean. So you need those dock workers to keep working to provide the basic necessities. And it was glorified during COVID. It showed, with medical supplies being such a major priority, the docks continue to work through COVID, even though it was unknown. The COVID was an unknown entity, right? But our hardworking dock workers showed up every day, men and women, to provide services and essential goods to this island, to the state of Hawaii, which, I take great pride in. I was a part of that process, and to think, our guys never skipped a beat, never questioned if we were coming to work or not. We just put our heads down and we came to work to provide.
So, Mike, how do you think getting the Harriet Bouslog Scholarship in 1994 helped you become the accomplished person that you have become?
I think, well, thank you for those kind of words. I think what it did for me was it gave me an opportunity to get college education. It gave me an opportunity to do a little history and research on Miss Bouslog and the labor movement, right? And be a part of the process of knowing her goals were to provide an education, like we had mentioned earlier, for the labor movement, for ILWU specifically members or their children. And I think knowing what I got to research of her, it made me really appreciate the value of what the Bouslog Scholarship offered me. And it helped me definitely in my role today. And that's why I felt compelled to come in and speak about this scholarship and what value it brings to our ILWU members and their families.
A lot of people these days talk about whether college is still really important. Why do you think family members of ILWU 142 ought to attend college now in 2023?
It's a funny question to answer. I mean, I'd be selfish in saying, don't go to college, get into the workforce, and we can grab you as a member and grow this organization. But, I think seeking a higher education is always important. I think it brings a lot of value to, and sense of pride to families to see them graduate with a degree that, it'll help better their lives at the end and their family's livelihood. You guys, as a scholarship recipient, you can basically be carried right through doctorate school, which is amazing. And the opportunity that Ms. Bouslog has offered our ILWU members, again, through a scholarship is wonderful. I think what is exciting about this scholarship is that it's specific to ILWU and our family, our family members, that it's not just open to anybody. So to say that Ms. Bouslog saw a very value or importance in the ILWU family, it means a lot. So as a recipient of this scholarship, I think you should really value that when going to college, knowing that this comes with a sense of pride as well, and value. It's not just any old scholarship.
We agree here. But one of our challenges here at the scholarship is, ILWU has 16,000 members, but this is for the families of those 16,000 members, which is a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'd like to ask you sort of two questions at once, which is how you found out about the scholarship, but also what you think now in 2023 ILWU 142 can do and the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship can do to reach more family members who want to go to college at the University of Hawaii.
So to answer your first question, I was very blessed to have the opportunity to have been educated or told about this scholarship through my mother, who worked for the ILWU, who retired about 3 years ago, and she was there for almost 35 years of her life. So she was like, this is a way for you to get an education. And if we can get a scholarship, why not take advantage of it? So she was the one that kind of pushed it and helped me through the process through high school to get this scholarship. So I think you folks have done a great job trying to reach out to our members and their families. I think our membership services coordinator has done a good job working alongside you folks to spread the word. We've been at our meetings talking about it, sharing it, making it a value of importance to let everybody know about this scholarship.
Well, thanks a lot, and more than that, mahalo plenty for coming and sharing with us your story about the ILWU 142, about the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship Fund, and we can't thank you enough, and this will be a part of that outreach, maybe social media. Maybe we can get some more applicants, maybe even more doctors and lawyers, dentists and pharmacologists and nurses. All of those have been graduates and Harriet Bouslog scholars. So thank you so much for coming here today. And to the ILWU 142, all of its members, and to all of the families of all of its members, we want you to know that we at the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship Fund have one interest and one interest only. That interest is assisting you in getting educated here in Hawaii and using that education here in Hawaii to make Hawaii a better place to live and a better place to work. To do this, and over the last 33 years that we have done this, we have tried to make the application process easier and more simple for you in hopes that more of you will apply for this really wonderful scholarship, which is unique. So everything has been changed by technology. And so now, to apply for the Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship, all you need to do is go to your computer and Google Scholars app. Set up an account, and when you go to browse for scholarships, type in Harriet Bouslog. Once you do that, our page will come up. You will find out what all of the requirements are. The application will be there, and you will be able to submit the application, your essay, and a video of either your qualifying relative or an active ILWU member. All of that can be submitted online. So you don't even need to have a piece of paper to apply for a Harriet Bouslog Labor Scholarship. We give out 10 scholarships a year. We have a preference for high school seniors and for the children and grandchildren of active and retired ILWU members. So we want to get high school seniors in the program for a very important reason. If you start with us as a freshman, you can go all the way to becoming a doctor of medicine, a doctor of law, or a holder of a master's in business administration, and we will follow you the whole way and provide you with scholarship benefits from the first day of school until the day that you get your diploma. That is very unusual. Let me tell you what else is unusual about our scholarship. Once you're in, you're in. You don't have to apply every year. We don't base our scholarships on how much money you have or how great your grades are. The only thing you have to do to keep your scholarship is to maintain satisfactory academic progress as defined by the University of Hawaii. If you do that and you tell us you're going to be still going to school next semester, we send a check to the financial aid's office in your name, and we have you sign that check so you appreciate where it's coming from. We will follow you from your first day as a freshman to the day you receive your diploma. We are here for you. We want you to succeed. That is our purpose. We want you to succeed. So this is really what's so important about this scholarship is we are here and we are not going anywhere. We are of Hawaii, by Hawaii, and for Hawaii. Harriet Bouslog was the ILWU's first attorney here in Hawaii, and she left, along with her husband, all of her resources, all of her money, and the building that I'm in order to help you become educated here in Hawaii and to use that education here in Hawaii to make this as wonderful and magnificent a place as we believe it is and we believe it deserves to be. So thank you for listening to us today, and please apply for a scholarship. We're anxious to give it to you. Mahalo for your attention here today, and aloha to all of you.